Abruso. With a humble plea, my angel, this woman would like to share her testimony in G, and I translate in English. Me pacho any enche wadansi no.
Me pacho me ma had that. No baby, I'm a common payable. Me share station, na me chimane to da den so akra na mayi afri ho. Me chimane koto na mayi afri ho.
Uchimane koto here.
Me koto da and you be new station so na mayi afri ho na me da to baby a me pen no.
Enti wo fie no.
Me wo fie no.
Anytime bia wo hear TV bia mistakenly. Uchimane koto
da den so na mayi.
Obofo bi ni TV station no so emu bia no we afri ho.
Mayi afri ho fast.
Ene den see here.
Me flew her, me wa ha, me kuna yari free lockdown no more be pim samble no ho ntoni da.
Uku ayari efiti lockdown no mu abesi enne no ntono.
Me pa chan.
Na yari.
Me pa chan Antoine no se ne yefunu ya ne ya. Ne yefunu ya ne wa pria ne di copy G no no mo se osa.
Ye kumasi G ye.
Me pa chan.
Enti uku ye friend saying.
Me kuna ya friend Mala Musa.
Mala Musa.
Me pa chan.
Eno na won hospital card so.
Me pa chan.
To aso.
Enti me chimna kwato na me yifri ho a. Me kuna ya ni flo down be pem samle no ho ntono. Wada ho ma wabofunu kura.
Wabofunu.
Me pa chan. Me chimna kwato ha. Me da ho a. Na me kuna spirit aba no aka cha me say e ho na ope. Open your business stage in Honum. I am in Chimunto.
Asama Okano, Uko spirit never catch on, or catch on what Diamond and say, when you
patch or medan or catch them.
Oda,
me patch
no Kuna on any Dahono.
Me patch.
And you need to catch her, say, Fatu.
Me patch that.
But Ukuna spirit.
Me patch.
I catch her, say.
Me patch.
Or pay or buffalo in TV station.
Me patch.
And Timen's son, I am an ho.
Me patch.
To us.
What's the baby? I'm in a no. Na yini ho baby amede ni chini nyina no obewu afiri me nsam
o se baby a wode ne nam no ni didie ni ho
me pa chan
na obewu
afiri me nsam
so koso de ni chin fa ho a
me pa chan
na wa chinchin sese wa chinchin akokon himfa
ma chini bebre daddy me hu ska nyina asa
efa wukun eyafuna ho
me pa chan wano so ya adwuma wo kuma se university ha no wano so ya ne hu ska nyina asa daddy ma ya ma pa ba me hu ba bi a me fa ne fa bi enso me gina ba bi fa akona me kona no so ompe ho
enti china wa chini nyina no so ensesan bi amam
sesan bi amma
ana fa wukun ne spirit na ba ka kire wo say china wudi ni chi no
ompe ho
ono de ni gedi nyina wo obofo obi ni mu
me pa chan
enti eya ma tv no enna ni sesi ho
me pa chan
eya ne spirit na ba ka kire wo
ba ka kire me
enti eda na asi
enti me to na me say ada na papa we me chimutu station we na me yifri wa na me da na spirit abeka chem sese me hwe ade me ma me mfanto na me mbɔ mpa ye emfa da so na me hwe ade nya me be ya ama me ida me de to ho no mo me de to no so tena hwe ho no wa sada no wa nda da bia nanko a to tena hwe station na nte ko du anwumre na ye ko da ye da no na da ba me da ye da ba ye na okọ me kunu side ho no
da ba o anka so papa na ba da ye ma na so
da bi da nje obi nim
okay
wa map me side wo twa mu ko me kunu ho straight
na say no ba wa be den oba wa be den because o hye no uji die ni mu enti wo hye no but ukun die said you no an spirit be ka kire wo say me yire mi gidie wo obofo obi ni mu enti ama TV station no enna ono ne die ne so enti angelo bi ni mbapa ho me patoto aso
o twa mu ko da ho no ho ko na o de ne sakotu na fuso
o twa mu ko ukun ne so
me pa twa ekuro no adresse enwuda
ekuro na aye ukun na fiti lockdown no
me pa twa
what dress aye de wo sem ye bia
enwuda
na apart from Kumasi G no musa de ne fa ba bi fufura na
Kumasi G kura bre no mu yi e ba fie
Kumasi G abre wo ukun ho emo mu yi ne de ne ba fie enti o mu yi ne ba fie no mo ka sa o mo na no mewu ana
amo so o ma bre
o ma ye de o ba bia
ya nkonte me de ne ba fie na yesuso ni mo ntimi nante me de ne ba du fie na Amusha dear consunya no Miss Sanfan Kona Jumam Hospital and we are university. Oh, Tech Hospital.
Okay.
I was almost brown or Massa, Papa, we are dear way, dear. Yeah, dear, bro. We were fear, chrono buying so, sir.
Who fear?
A
chrono. A chrono, a uku near phone so. I want a so. I want him for side, sir.
I want a flu on the side.
I want a fruman on the side. And the can ask them Kaka said in a chronity. Say be a chrono, a wa, a yana in Sio, a ba, and answer at the same.
Me pacho chrono, ya a sunny, ya no operation as sunny or G honum.
Muya no pressing is sunny.
Me pachine.
Nana, no pressing.
Also, me pachine. As sunny a doctor and so on to me, yan bibia maninya ye be. And no answer just address him and you. A cross would you know how shiny would you know how ye funa yina.
Oh, she chrono, who near what yina.
Hey! The doctor so went to me, yes, she be. Now, what dinner, why ya any. Did you say address him a crony? The crony found who bagging in our son, so and so any fur, or did you never firm bagging him?
Oh, the dear.
I never fuck crony with the cogusa bagging him.
Hey, I didn't know. Just say, oh, the dear.
Me pachine.
A fat a cronym.
Me pachine.
Nako bagging him.
Me pacha was a bag near the show of Fruman so. Na to crony done a Fruman cracker. A humana pamuina as Sanny Mammy who ye. I know who Yamunina. Now say above 4 minutes me bow and chain what I am. Our pound cocoon, they didn't see. Or call me Kuno Hono. One Casama Mante. Dear me who answer what fat or dressing me Kuno Crono.
Or dress who Kuno.
Me pachine.
What's the Wabahada?
And
then who Thursday?
Sunday, need them buy.
Sunday, in our buy.
Sunday, no one has seen family Kunumbra.
Sunday, no one a cast of Ukumbra.
Dianum no Kai.
Powerful. Enti odresse Ukuno, Eviano, a didn't see ye.
Or dress we are no me and Kubi the Toso, and Kufitabi.
O me and Kufitabi the Toso.
Me pachine. Me, first, I didn't call hospital addressing me who's addressing Ibida.
Oh, who's addressing Ibida? Twaso.
Or dress you chronoma, chronani, not da home Phoebia or chronani, and son of me as Ankuni the Toso. And I'll catch him say. Ne papa Jesus di mi kuna shaninsa.
Wow. 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 Wow bibi wa ha. Enu nti na wuko spirit be ka kire wo say. Me yire. E wo mu say ye chin de. But me de. Me gidie nyina wo obofo obinim ho. Me gidie nyina. Me pa to aso.
No, catch him, Mr. Sunday, men fan him Rahanum. The Sunday, me didn't buy, and I'm scapian me home, Scar coming when I attend cities. And I'm the jeans so any be. Me the jeans so and I coin and me command and so any be no more.
One corner name,
me patchine.
Twaso.
And so I'm a coin and me born pie goose and me she and so any be man and no more yet. The Adawa, what, or Danny baby, and couldn't assume one baby. To Adawa, not me who said, me papa and Joe be ne papa Jesus asa badem hobie.
Hey! Twaso.
Nan so na mentimi show manim.
Na untumi hwe omanim.
Pa chan. Me hu se nipa mienu na gina ono so mentimi show manim.
Hu se nipa mienu gina ono so ntumi hwe omanim.
Pa chan.
Twaso.
Ana obed wasa ko mi school side wa amba ya side wa.
Wa amba wo side wo biem.
Ne pa chan.
Sa twaso.
Ana ode ni nsa kwa tu mi kunu su bia na obọ mpa na o se ekura we obi na pese ode ni jiska duro.
Obi na pese ode ni jisika duro. Echi na udi na chi abre no. Me ba twaso.
To ode ni nsa tu no su wie ma hu hwe biem.
Wan hu su biem.
Pa chan.
Ene wani su te wo da yinim.
Pa chan.
Enti sesi anakosi sen.
see, I'm a crony dear, yeah, feel sad and my Mr. Crons is Sayabam.
And Sayaba crony. And about and what in from who couldn't so and so was saying.
The patron, no, why a deep.
Says, I know why you're doing. How are you fit? Hey, and you see a woo. Papa. Hey, Mrs. Out to what? No one can out to what he has woo. Papa. Hey, Mammy, you don't see where soon Cassimbi. And him from watching, acting, Ako drew, I was so up him. And him fan. Hey, if you know where Phoebe. Ura Phoebe. Ura Phoebe. Say, oh, my moon, so I said, you only on my moon. And two on my moon, I won't tell what Bob for Binimunka. Ura Phoebe. Oh, dear baby, what chia will say. I yak wanko. As a wap pemono. Fabra to above for being in Papa Jesus and him. Fabra and him. Ote, my men are dancing. I see if it's locked down. Oh, yeah, if it's locked down, cry. Abura a year. Ote, I say, Abura a year. But, and I do bako. Ah, obofo bi ni me pie ni nchen no dayem. Mami ese ono kra ni gidie ni obofo bi ni mu. Ni gidie ni mu. But said ya ye ni kun ahye obofo bi ni mu nsa no. Hwe, mami sanka bibi nkyere o. Wan kasa wunim se ye de wo ahye obofo bi ni nsa. Enti wu tintin akohe. Where are you going? Okohe. Mesro. My way near this demand. Nabo modians here. Baby, watching akodruno, sa son wechi. You may be the prodigal son. You may be the prodigal daughter. It is never too late. To be late, it's better than never. Wherever that you think you've gotten to the ends of this world, everything is in shambles. Still return to your Father. You can say to yourself that indeed, I have faith in Angelo Binim and his Father Jesus Christ. Return back to him, and everything will be restored back unto you. According to this lady, Angelo Binim, she said, all the time, she has been changing her TV station here and there. And whenever he gets to yours, quickly, he changes. She doesn't even spend a second there. But her husband has been having the stomach issue, which has become sore from the lockdown up to this time. They've tried everything possible. According to her, it took her husband to Kumasi G. The name of her husband has been mentioned. He said they tried everything possible. They said to her that it was ulcer. Her husband underwent a surgery. After the surgery, it still opened up again. They returned back to the hospital. The doctor said, I have done whatever that I have. Whatever skills that I know medically. I have done everything. But still, if it's not healing, then let us leave it like that. According to the woman, she said they had to take the husband back to Kumasi Technical University, the hospital over there, because that was where her husband was working. According to her, they have been dressing the wound here and there. Still, it is not healing. According to the woman, one day in her sleep, in her dream, her husband came to tell her that, wifey, Annie, please, I have faith in Angelo Binim and his Father Jesus Christ. So henceforth, never ever change the TV station. Let the TV be stationed at his station. Don't move it to any other station again, because that is the place that I have faith in. According to the woman, she woke up from the dream, took it to the word that her husband said to her in her dream, and then put a station at Angel Obinim's TV station. That is OBTV or Soul TV. According to her, that very day, Angel Obinim was ministering seriously. And then her husband, together with her, was seated close to the TV and were paying attention, doing everything that Angelo Binim was doing. According to her husband has been sleeping on and off, but on that day, her husband was steady, paying attention to everything that Angelo Binim was doing and partaking in everything. According to this woman, the first day after they had watched Angelo Binim on his TV station, Angelo Binim appeared to her in her dream. When he appeared to her in a dream, according to her, Angelo Binim bypassed her, went straight to where her husband was lying, sat closer to where her husband was, and started dressing the wound. He dressed the wound beautifully, nicely, and according to her, the way Angelo Binim dressed the wound, throughout the hospitals that they have moved through, none of the medical practitioners has been able to dress the wound that way. After he was done dressing the wound, he said he applied some white ointment on it and said to the woman that, I am done. I will return back and complete it wholly. But bring your husband and come and see me with him. According to her, she woke up from the dream. She saw that her husband was a little bit improved from what she already knew. That same day, she brought her husband to church. When she came, she got hold of the miracle items. She got hold of the miracle water. She gave some of the miracle water to her husband to drink, washing her face with it, washing himself with it, drinking. When they got home, according to her, she said, that night, Angelo Binim and Jesus Christ appeared to her in a dream for the second time. When they appeared, they bypassed her one more time, went straight to her husband, and then Angelo Binim started touching her husband and then performing angelic operation on her for the second time. Just as he finished and said to the woman that, I am done. I have finished. Someone had wanted to use your husband for money rituals. That is why the wound wasn't healing. Your husband would have died out of this. But just as I have come to deliver him out of this. When she woke up from the dream now, her husband has become so healthy, strong, and fit. So as she's here, she's saying this great testimony to honor our father Angelo Binim and his father Jesus Christ for the powerful angelic work he has demonstrated in the life of her husband. Abruso, with another humble plea. My angel, this one would like to share his testimony in Twi, and I translate in English. Me pato, what I'm saying?
Abruso. And last year, before 31st order, last year, the answer Christmas AD. By church, you were bompire. Now, Papa Jirubinica said, "Young bompire, not you need to me." And I am be a tough be a watch. Why I'm a watch. Say, would be a word to have at us only Kotumno. One moon, a young bompire on your day, one moon and Kotum. Into a basano, your bompire years, I don't know. It's not this time, me fast somewhere around 2. Me baby, I was quite a 1 o'clock in the year Juma, Netis network, or network from a year Juma. To me, you must manako ball me throughout our 24 good hours. I will mean you not just say, almost half from maybe frost or monk call, and some queer you will be, but then about 1. Into 1 hour more corner, and Mukonya Quenchia. No Mukonya Quenchia, we bounce in the Tricano. In fact, can do buffet 4 times, a mudfast 4 times. Nanso, and now send me papa in your video bangla at Danisa. A bamboo pa at Danisono. She anya no na because if ye no a bufa so ka na bufa so ni nyina no na ba twa kwa na etwi kakra bi enti ko bi eye na o she say ko o mo man 1 month why we kura ndo no so daddy obekọ adwuma am say Jesus ene the Bible bi nim e bon ho e ban to di bibia na mesro de ko na truly and as a hotwitwi ye kura bo no me ba me beje oil na me use ma me ankasa me ba bi de kakra di twifa me ba ne nsa ho o ade che na animu nyina ye se a biscuit anyu nyina nwesi am nwesi ama ye atwitwam anke bitima take the best about 1 weekend so hwi efiri ne bepen ne sa da no ebepem ne bibia ni a wanya ho keka ho bi hwi anye no wasa to da dwuma so eye ewo Yesu Kristo ne no ba jirubi ne bambonti
enti kana enya accident no eno na ye hwe wo screen so na
pacho ai
kana enya accident no ena said ye ena mo hwe ewo mu TV screen so no. According to this man, he said before we celebrated the Xmas, he came here and we said a number of prayers. Usually, as our Father Angel will lead us to pray, that whatever evil thing that people wish for us is to return back to them, according to Proverbs 26, verse number 27. According to this man, they said that prayer heavily with full seriousness. According to him, he had a son, and the son has been working with one of these network companies. One day, they were on their usual routine work. On their way going, the son happened to be the one driving the car. They had a terrible accident. The car somersaulted for more than 4 times. But because her son was having Angel Obinim's bangle, he just had a scratch at his elbow without any serious injury. So as he's here, he's sharing this great testimony on behalf of his son for such a powerful protection that Jesus Christ, through his son Angel Obinim, has bestowed on his son through the bangle. Abruso, with another humble plea, my angel. This man would like to share his testimony in Twi, and I translate in English. Me pato wadanse no.
Abruso. Me da Nyankopon ase ane ne ba Angel Obinim ase. Amen. Se me kan me free north me ya bulsa. Nte ma wadwumbra ha. Hwine me ntine ye papa. Nte me srew ma wadwumbra ha. Se me kan nyame honhon koro no wo ha oba kire wo dia me pa kire no.
Mebo wow, don't worry, mebo wow.
Amen. Ma dance ni na me yere nyim na first one no na me yere ye adwin say first no ye bewo bema te sana ye adwin ye the first one no offer your phone no o bema and the second one no o sanfa your phone no te 5 months and I'm say yon kwacha scan te your kwacha scan no na ma me de me uchiro hwe me nko school ye ho no ye hwehwe na ntwe te na me di na ntwe chi te me nko school ndo mu chiro krata no na me yere onu na onim ho kakra ye beduru fie no na o say nkrata no ye say wo san wo bema o na me say oh say nipa bia ya nipa nti ye bema kura ye befa ne sa nti one day aya meta watch OBTV nti ebia se mesesa OBTV a ebia ya Ghana FM ano no me watch station bia nti me chinchin na se manya Ghana FM a me TV ne da OBTV nti one day bi na me tiwo tama wo cancer asam no na me say oh wo bema kula yemfa ne sa nti one day me yere cancer no ko die ana me de to OBTV na me watch mu se ma bi dia dance say wa fa yefunu otoba nanso enje aban dan no basesa ma no aya o fa yefunu na ye twas kan no na ye bema ba otoba nti enje basesa no ma ne ye oba omude dia dance na me say nti asan adance we ye na korpa ahona na me say see no kora ma mention dey dance ni bi na me yere wo da kula me nkwa na me watch TV no nti oy me wie na me do TV na me kodai me dai no ana Angel Obinim adam bam dai mo oba bie warehouse kasie ano na warehouse na nkwara dedam dem na say eye den na nkwara dedda ha say na omu dedda te say mamufo na ya omu kɔ wo hospital na omu de otutu mpa no ho no nti wo twimpa no bai o de nkwara mienu ato say menkɔ yi baako dae mu na say menkɔ yi baako mekɔ ne mekɔ fire no na mekɔ fa oba no na ye mienu aburuso na ye mienu nti saa nepa ne de wo mama hu ne face no dae mo manhu ne face no ana nkan no so onu so kɔfa bema no ana maka che me yere se yensa nkɔtwa scan me nya no saa da na me se enji abama me o se o de nkwala mienu bai o se me nkɔfa baako nti me hu ye no ama akɔfa oba no nti yen twanhwe nti yen kɔdu 6 months na me se yen kɔnsa nkɔtwa scan ye kɔtwa no oba wan kan hwe nkyere me because o de character man me hu se o mu twiro ade me hu hwe ye bedru hwe no o se ya oba enti na o se ya oba na say say yes 6 months and do na month ne ye hwe na me say nchi mba kira me ne pakuro a wa fa obema no still sa na ye memmi ankasa mabusuani ana ya fa obema no enti wo ma 9 months na me wo fa ba yire onu so nyim nti 9 months no duru ye no ana me wo fa ne ba ye no okowo ye no owa nopa bema ana me yire dade ne na ye Friday onu ko wo bema ana me yire ko wo oba nti aho no na me ka se ayame wo fa ba yire no ana ya fa bema no ana me ye na fa oba no nti me da se me da enjire obi ne papa Jesus ase sa ngongodwuma wa ye wa wo peba no onyame ba nam no so ama onisaka amen
amen adanse ne mu da hosa no
bacho na wo ene na lockdown abaka nte akwa no kula wanyini onante otime kasa nte na me kronwa me firi aha ne sandemante ayeden ya medine baba ha nte afiri wo ye no ne chie no da no ko manfa no ko hospital me ban na nyina obi konya chie na na ne bufu me se bufu a nya won fa sika mame me ankasa na mato ma de nte da no ko sa me papa nyina last Sunday no ye ba ha na me papa ye njiro bi ne na sata no won ni ho won ye 31st or not no second Sunday no me ba ha say one by nti me to bangle ko ma me ba fa nyi no okọ school no okọ tra de ne twen me bufu no me sa de ne de waja de no won ko jibu wa kwa no ho mbabu no nti bangle ane chia ne de me fio me busuafo ne nyina wa wo mpanji asam no wo ko hu ana obufu na me kola ya me mo me se obufu
merase obofo bi nim ebefa bang no so woni papa Jesus Christ dimu ebekoso abo onu fie ene wabusua nyina ho ban ewo Yesu dimu
amen.
According to this man, he said his wife conceived for the first time and then gave birth to a male child. She got pregnant for the second time. At her 5th month, they went for their usual scan, and then the wife was told that the unborn child happens to be a male child. When they got home, she relayed the message to her husband, and her husband said, "Oh, if it is a male child, no problem." According to him, that very day, because to him, his station or his TV is always stationed at our father's, that is Angelo Binim's TV station. Always, that is where it is. he was there watching Angelo Binim one day. Through testimony, he saw a number of ladies sharing testimony. I was pregnant, and when I went to the hospital, the sonographer said to me that the baby or the unborn child happens to be a male. I needed a female, and Angelo Binim appears to me in my dream and changed it to a female. Number of people came to share this testimony and said, is this thing really real? Is it real? Okay, seeing is believing. Then I will also watch and see if I can also share a similar testimony. According to him, that same night, Angelo Binim appeared to him in a dream, and then he took him to a warehouse of babies. When they got there, Angelo Binim opened the warehouse, drew him inside, and asked him that, go inside and pick one of the babies. According to him, there were 2 babies lying on a tree. One a male, one a female. Because he needed a female child, he went in for a female child. But there was another person, but he couldn't tell the face of that person. And the other person went in for the male child. So when he woke up from the dream, he was very happy, said to his wife, let us go and take another scan, because our father Angelo Binim has come to change the child to be a female. At a 6th month, they went to see the sonographer, and after the scan was taken, he was told that the unborn child happens to be a female, just as he went to pick in his dream. According to him, at the 9th month of the pregnancy, the woman was taken to the hospital. She put to bed. But this man's uncle's wife was also pregnant. But she delivered in the morning on that same day. But hers was a male child. And then his wife delivered in the evening. And hers, that is that of her wife, happens to be a female child. Then he realized that, so the person that went in to take the male child in my dream, when Angelo Binim appeared to me and then took me to the baby warehouse, happened to be my relative. Wow. So as he's here, he's saying this great testimony to thank Angelo Binim and his father Jesus Christ for changing the baby from a male child to a female child.
Me pacho mo modi adanse nyina no momra wae. Se udi adanse abra. Come.
With another humble plea, my angel, this one would like to share his testimony in Twi, and I translate in English. Maybe I what I'm saying.
Aburusu. Aburusu ama me ampa. Me de wa me de aburusu sa wona aburusu ma wa me de aburusu ama. Dabiana me baba pa nim papa. Me de madwuma sem ba wanim. Dabiana me ba nanim. Nti ebeka be 2 weeks ama yakọ 31st watch night no. Na me de obika 5,000. Timba papa nim na maka che papa se papa me sero me de obika 5,000. Nipa no so wa share me da se oba ba jiska no. Na papa say uduru ani ma no Sadik sorry ko say o de wadwuma sam de kuta me na me sorry ko e na me ko je mo ye na me ko fi ti ade a che 3 days no mo ho na man e bi frɛ me say me mra me ba ya no say Sadik me pese o ye adwuma say ma me na me so papa adwuma ben a no say o de ni kan no di kan je 5,000 we to ho ma me ansa na me ba na me de aka na aso na me so okay ene ma me fa 5,000 we go tua ma na me de ne ka no na me ni kan kle me ka we firi o man yi beba ma hu man no no so de ma me so me frɛ a enko na me say na we de man be ni na me say that ntina 31st no so adura wi na me fi me ba ampo na me te me ka mu kra Facebook live na me say man for me 31st no bi am na me de me ba me ba na me ka mo say me kwa wo say me koma 4,000 say DBC bia nti me ba na me share me kra adwuma me say me kwa akra ba na mo so ko na me say me de me kwa akra ba na me say okay ana me ba adwuma me ka tell adwuma say me ba anopa 10 o'clock No, I say by 10 o'clock, I'm here. So any China phone a year. I'm 10 o'clock, I'm here, and I'm so okay. To me, but watch night, and I'm there. 10 o'clock, because your point, aqua cry, papa, what point, and be at 5 o'clock. Until me, VIP, 10 o'clock. And I'm called Pastor Remo. I'm catching and say, papa, Mr. When you're playing the Biamana, with the aqua could do a momentum. Mr. Menfru playing with that. Number person, my Japanese camera, also before playing the Binam could do it. I'm so you try pictures. And I was over Montana. I do not know, friend. I almost say, oh, whether I can't continue fast. Now, many to me could do when I'm before playing. And Baba Panam's papa, maybe I'm a content. Scanam, my show was my 1,000, and I'm Baba Panam Koi. You did first, you see first, new and second, third, fourth. Now, I could be you may be a banana bomb 10,000, and I'm the Kota Bubuya.
Wow.
You're quite anima Saturday, one day Saturday, we meet, never convert to my car, return also na meba. Timasa private car be a chum, not for say, Bosso. And I'm I could catch like 1 or 2 to my car and say, carry a cometo. And I said, no, I saw me see them. Now with my carry. And I'm saying, carry a cometo. To dinner, say a fast name in Faka number. Not with shoot my car and 20-minute private car and co. And you're quite lucky. You do sing this. The boy sing this. We do not pack you. And I'm saying fast. Over for letter west. Must for 2. Also for 2. Niven ya can boom. No, so we find them. Family and Macabon. I'm a friend. I'm saying, Madam, the Pacho, my friend, your banner, say, Madam Pacho, Nakana, I said, 35,000. Oi. Madam, now to so was here. You cry, I won't cry until I'm just. And I'm saying, name and then I am your auntie. Me ko fie na mkate ma na fa ko say ma hu ka bio na ka na me fe ba miske wo hu nyina so 15,000 na me ne den matoka yi ade chi Sunday ana say me ma sorry but ka we medi hu djuma na me frɛ ka ru an say madam bacho for accounts no mama me na me say ni sika ntum ana say ntimi to din na say sika is 15,000 na be ni ba so 35,000 na be na me say sika yi me to din am ko fe na say njiro binim ba bi around 20,000 ma be so me so dey for be so me so ade Monday me ko adwuma ana am ka kire me boss ba ko chen ni ba ko so pema sempa na me ona me ne ba ko school ya bia na me say boss ma ko ka bi na me pese me to was you head no good you have motor you like buy on the channel for mbrofo no o sabeto motor o sabeto car and I'm say car na pese me to metimi say even at adwuma we kura go metimi say taxi na me amatwuma ade no say can the picture we and I'm say the picture ni na me kire no to din no akwa no akwa ba 20 minutes time no me hwema ni din no busa me na ni sika bi so no busa me sika say na wo ho na me sika 20,000 no me ho no busa me how many years na di besia and I'm say 3 years na me di betia no jina ho din tego when I'm here first na me free woman say ono ko woman ko na free me say bla amafo me nsa na abaka no ho when you ready na and I'm so maduru hawe ono so ya adwuma immigration officer passport officer and I'm so maduru hawe tibuduru na nipa 3 no mugina ka no ho I'm say ka we dey obi akuta physical cash ne kuta wo mu wana woman free e chat me WhatsApp no say me na me free na me say no say me nya fast you na council na send me WhatsApp me ko edi bi nkotua na me dramika and fat dropping and ready be hono man na ka be as a 20 minutes not o close me dru hono man na o mu close do no na o ma ka no ba no mo be ka epun na chi o mo be ka epun na shit say rade me da say o mo be ka epun na chi na me do na council man na me ba na no say wanya light nti me nyeka ni pipes na me nko na ka no say na oni ni kunu na eto ka no ana osini kunu aya ibintu akofo me court letter ama ma pray divorce nti ni kunu kwa enya we say waton ka no nti me call driving license na me change of ownership na me yese omo frɛ ni kunu so nya we nti on mo change din no nti obi no ka kra ma to na nya din na nti mo change afi me frɛ oba na me say madam developer nyi si frɛ kunu o say me frɛ ne da jano no nya de obeye me the court letter no send wo mu no the court letter me what 20 minutes I develop na frɛ me my bibia wi say can we dim obi anti me nyewe rather see, say, can't see any one of my, and now with the buy.
Wow. Can't keys in a way.
It's in it.
Fa obi mfa ne phone ochire fa phone ni twa na yenhwe wo TV ni so why fa ka pipa na so kire
me ba to ka ne document no na mo share no ka no document no
clap.
According to this gentleman, he said he was owing someone 5,000 Ghana cedis. He came to put before Angel Obinim that Angel Obinim, I am owing someone 5,000 Ghana cedis, and the person has instructed me to pay at a particular day, but I don't have the money. And Angel Obinim said, oh, don't worry, you are my son. I will work everything out possible for you. According to him, in that same week, he was there, and then a gentleman called him and said to him that, I have a contract for you. There's this thing that I want you to do for me. So please, let us meet. They met and said, I have a contract. So you start with 5,000 Ghana cedis. Take my number. According to him, after taking the money and they exchanging numbers, he said he has tried calling the person severally. The number isn't going through. First angelic work taking place in the life of this gentleman. So he decided that, oh, okay, if this is so, then I'm going to sow a seed of 1,000 cedis in the life of my father, Angel Obinim, at the 31st Watch Night service. He make way at the 31st Watch Night service. When he got there, as everything was done, he went to sow the seed. Through it all, now it is over. We are in a new year. Whilst he was moving in his usual work, he was going and then he saw a car, a brand new car, and then they were selling the car. And he said, no, I will buy this car. When he said this to his colleague said, how can you buy this car? You have the capacity to buy this car. He said, no, I will buy it. So let's try everything possible to get the numbers. They were able to get the numbers. He got in contact with the owner of the car, and the person said, it is 35,000 cedis. He said, hey, 35,000. But the money I have here is only 15,000. How can I buy it? He said a word to Angel Obinim and his father Jesus. That Angel Obinim, you and your father Jesus, work it out for me to be able to get this car. He was at work one day because he's working with this Chinese. He was at work one day. He met a friend Chinese that he normally talk to. And he said to the Chinese that, oh, I have seen this car and I want to buy it. But I don't have enough cash. I have only 15,000. And they said 35,000. As they kept on having a conversation about the car, the Chinese man kept moving around about like 20 minutes. He came and said, how much of my money is with you? And he said 20,000. He said, you take it, and use it. So as we speak now, the man has been able to buy the car, and the picture of the car is what you'll be seeing on your screen. The document is what you see on your screen as well. So as he's here, he's sharing the great testimony to honor our father, Angel Obinim, and his father, Jesus Christ.
So this is the car. Clap.
Oh yeah, titi.
Sorry.
Oh yeah, titi.
Wow. You continue. Shirakane sumano. Why? Shirakane supreko. Onwa wa ha ombra na mefa mensankano.
If you are here, come and let me touch you. Bless the car for him as well.
Continue the song.
Woya tete, 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 Nankupane, Woya tete, 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 Nankupon, Yebeimayo, Naya Maudina Super.
Handkerchief. Who hanky are you? Clap.